area to connect in. So that brings us deeper, because like we go, I mean, I guess a couple years back now, and it's like, this is something new. And just when you think you know somebody, here comes something else. Oh, so that's amazing. Now, Jackie, you said you're contemplating a mission trip, and you have this new spark, this newfound flame. Now, what do you want to accomplish after you come back? Say you go on the mission trip and you teach them all you have to teach them, or your time is up there, and when you get back, what are you going to do for those directly in your community? Or do you see something directly in your community that you can do?
Well, I'm already doing something in my community. Like, for instance, next weekend I'm doing a class. It's called Maximize Your Refund Check. And that class actually teaches you, each class will teach you to push through victory, but that class teaches you to get to the mindset where you stop waiting once a year. And that's why it's called the Maximize Your Refund Check. Once a year to spend the things that you want and need. It's a class that's supposed to help, that is designed to help you get out of that poverty mindset, because that's basically what it comes to, goes down to.
Right.
And learn to effectively use the resources you already have. Because a lot of times, like I said, we forget that when we were created, we were champions. Absolutely. And it's to rekindle or unleash that champion that we hid. Okay. And so in that class, I will teach budgeting, I will teach saving, and I will teach them to dare to dream, and tell them about things that they could do in order to increase their income, in order to be able to have the funds to spend on things they want and they need, especially the things that they need.
Absolutely. But then let me ask you this, because what I see year after year after year is it comes around to tax season, and I see paper tag. I call it paper tag season, because everywhere I look, I see a car with a paper tag, and a few months later, I call it repo season, because I don't see those people in those cars with a new hard metal tag. I just saw the paper tag, and then the car is gone. And I see people going to buy a lot of shoes, a lot of clothes. What do you suggest people do with their refund, as opposed to just spending on material things? I know we need material things, some material things, but we don't have to go to the extent that we normally do, or that I see people do. What are a couple smart things that you suggest, without giving away any content for your class or anything like that, but just, some little tips or tricks that you can have people spend on, where they can have what they want, but they're not extravagant or blowing the money and wondering, what the heck did I spend all of those thousands of dollars on?
Well, one of the things I suggest is you ask yourself, why are you buying it?
Oh, now you playing with people's heartstrings if you ask that question.
That's right. You gotta put it. It takes you changing your mindset and really say, okay, so will I want this tomorrow? How long will this last? Right. Am I buying this to please somebody else, or to satisfy my need? And what is that need? Okay. I would dare them to question their own motives. Okay. That's what I would do. Because if you're buying it just so Tom, Ricky, and Mike can say, oh man, that's shop. There's something going on where you need attention, that you're longing for something that you think that you're missing.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right. I got you.
You think you're missing. So that's why I would challenge them because, buying nice things is great. Mm-hmm. But if you just gonna, like you said, if you just gonna have it a month, that's a waste of money.
Right.
I would offer them some solution, because, like after I opened up the door, and after I turned the light on, so to speak, and shed light on that thing, why you really acting the way you are, I have to replace that. After I done exposed that and cleaned that out of your heart, I have to fill it back up with something. And what I would do is I would fill it up with, different things you can do. Okay, so you need a car. Do you need that car?
Right. Okay.
Why not take your money and buy a cash car? A cash car, it gets you to A, B, and C. And if you shop right and you really ask around and you do your homework, you can find a pretty decent car for a pretty decent price. And guess what? You don't have to worry about nobody picking it up because it's yours.
Exactly.
Another thing concerning a car, I would not buy a car during tax season. That is the worstest time to buy a car because cash cars, used cars, they jack up the price. They tell you that you saving all this money. You're not saving none. You actually paying more. I can tell you that I'm gonna give you $10,000 cash back. You're not really getting $10,000 cash back because I don't raise this car price up $10,000. So I'm actually really selling you the car for the price that we've been selling the car.
Right.
The save $10,000 is just to get you into the door.
Wow. Okay, so that's something I certainly did not know. Good thing.
Well, I'm just saying because free is not always free.
Right.
There's a price because if you're not seeing that money in your pocket, it's not free to you. So I would say the best time to buy a car would be 3 to 4 months after April the 15th, because that's when, or anytime after that, because that's when they start saying, okay, the checks is gone. We need to put the cars back to how we normally sell them. You know what I'm saying? And then the closer you go to the end of the year, the better deal that you'll get because they're trying to get rid of those cars to bring in new cars for the end of the year.
Got you. Now, Shannon, I can definitely see why you pulled Miss Jackie in on this project because she is knowledgeable, she is awesome, she's articulate, and she has, if nothing else, set us straight about being able to build our dreams, having a foundation, and when not to buy a car. So,
right.
Tell the people how they can get the book, And I just learned today you have mugs and T-shirts too. So let's hear it.
Yes.
Let's hear it.
Here's the book for those of you who can't see it, but the book is The Smell of Poverty, and you can, Jacqueline can actually put her link out there because this is, her floor. So, but you can get the book and she'll throw up the link. But if you want cups and mugs, or cups, mugs, and T-shirts, you can go to bit.ly, The Smell of Poverty, and enter the promo code capital TSOP, and you get 30% off the cup and the mug when you purchase it. So we are the mug and the T-shirt. You'll be able to get 30% off, and this is the cool little mug. And Jacqueline can go ahead and she can tell you where you can find the book and purchase the book through her and get a signed copy from the author's copy. That would be great as well. So go ahead, Jacqueline.
Well, I'm just going to tell you to go to bit.ly, The Smell of Poverty, because I don't know how to type it and stuff on this link. So just go to bit.ly / The Smell of Poverty.
Okay, and tell us about what you have coming up. So feel free to tell the people how they can get in your masterclass, how they can hire you as a coach if they need financial assistance. This is for you. I want to have you get, there's much exposure as well, because all of you who've contributed to this book, I honor you, I respect you. You are doing, in the not bad sense of the word, you are doing the most for your community. You are doing the most as a woman and as a coach, and I want to honor you with that. So please tell the people where they can find you, whether it be on social media, whether it be your class, whether it be any type of service you offer. How can they find you? How can they reach you if they need you?
Okay, so we have there's a website, which is www.route2victory.org. There's awesome programs there. On social media, for Facebook Facebook and LinkedIn, it's Route, the word TO Victory. On Instagram and Twitter is Route the number 2 Victory. And we're also on YouTube now. You can catch some of our videos, some of the lessons that I give, some of our bloopers and stuff. Because I expose everything just to let you know that nobody's perfect. Everything is a work in progress. I have a Facebook group. It's absolutely free. I actually have 2. One of them is going on right now. It's called Victorious Women Unleash Champion. Okay. And in order for you to get in that class, you go to bit.ly/V as in victorious women mindset, because the first thing we start with your mindset, and I give you the first jump start in order to, creating your dream and just get rid of a lot of those stumbling blocks. You journey with me 21 days. It's a self-exploration, to help get your mindset straight. And that's for women. And then April the 21st is Man of Victory. Now, we challenge the mindset, but we all know that, men are visual. So I do challenge males also. I don't discriminate. I challenge males. But, with women, women are more emotional creatures. So in that mindset group, we talk a lot about emotions. I teach them. I teach them a delicate and a sensitive way to build a dream. I also offer 15-minute consultation. In order to get in a consultation, you go to bit.ly/V as in victory, the number 2. I said it wrong. bit.ly/R as in route, the number 2, V as in victory, free. In order to start your journey. Now, that link will take you to the web page where you can either sign up for financial coaching or career coaching. And when you build your business, the reason why it's career, because your career could be working for somebody else, or your career could be starting off your own journey. It's still your career. It's still up to you. In both aspects, we teach money, because it's everything costs. So those are a few things that we're doing now, and that's coming up. Oh, I'm giving away 20 free books, 20 free ebooks. Now, in order to be one of the, I may have 13 left. I don't know. I don't know the exact number. But in order to get one of the books or be one of the candidates, because I'm only giving away 20, you go to bit.ly/R as in route, the number 2, V as in victory, email. And once you sign up for the email, you'll get a free ebook. And you also get the opportunity immediately, because the ebook won't be out till April 15th. But immediately we start your journey, because I give you 10 ways to save $4,113 just by going to that site.
Let me go sign up, even though I'm giving away books too. But let me go sign up for that, because I need that. Let me write that down right now. Awesome. Well, I thank you so much. I thank you both. I just can't express enough my gratitude for you guys being here, taking time to talk to me and my audience. And I just wish you the best in these endeavors, because it is much needed and long overdue. So anything you have to say in closing?
No, just my question. I just give everybody this question. So I want to give it to your audience. What is your dream? That's it.
All right. And with that, we are concluding today's broadcast of the Courageous Coaching Podcast. You heard Ms. Jacqueline McKeever. What is your dream? And if you don't quite know, I ask you to reach out to her so she can